Hey there, Washington Commanders diehard fans. Today we've got some exclusive news that could very well change the course of our season. Have you ever heard that a perfect marriage exists? Well, according to an NFL executive, the partnership between quarterback Jayden Daniels and offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury is exactly that, a perfect marriage. Does this duo have what it takes to take our team to the top of the NFC East? I'm about to tell you everything, but first, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Because let me tell you, what's coming up will get you even more excited about the Commanders. This executive, who prefers to remain anonymous, was adamant in stating that the combination of Daniels and Kingsbury puts the Washington Commanders in an advantageous position to compete for the NFC East title. And he's not just talking nonsense. According to him, the other teams in the division, like the Giants, Cowboys, and even the Eagles, might fall behind precisely because of this increasingly in-sync duo. We're talking about a Heisman winner who can be absolutely electric, paired with the offensive coordinator who best understands how to use that talent in the NFL. It's a perfect marriage, the executive said in an interview with The Athletic. Now, folks, we can't ignore the impact Cliff Kingsbury is having on Jayden Daniels' development. After a crushing 42-14 victory over the Arizona Cardinals, Daniels himself spoke about how crucial their relationship has been. According to him, there's open and honest communication, where he feels comfortable going to Kingsbury's office and saying, "Hey, I'm not liking this. This is incredible, people." Knowing that such a young quarterback has this confidence to adjust the game plan with the offensive coordinator shows maturity and leadership. Who's already excited about what this duo can deliver? Daniels is only 23 years old and is already being seen as the future of the franchise. He was the second overall pick in this year's draft, and since he arrived, expectations have only increased. And for good reason, right? Besides the ownership change, with Josh Harris taking over from the controversial Daniel Snyder, Dan Quinn's arrival as head coach has also brought new life to the team. It seems we're finally coming out of the shadows and entering a golden era for the Commanders. But hold on, because there's still a lot more to this story. From the start, Daniels' teammates were impressed with his work ethic. Zach Ertz, our veteran tight end, was very clear when talking about this in May. He really cares about it. He wants to be the best he can be, and he's working hard for it. The backup quarterback, Marcus Mariota, also praised Daniels' ability to command the offense and earn the respect of more experienced players. Can you imagine the impact this has in the locker room? The team is united and confident, and that's a powerful recipe for success. With a 3-1 record so far, the Commanders lead the division, and Daniels' performance is one of the big reasons for this. The guy has already thrown for 897 yards, with 3 touchdowns and only 1 interception. And if that wasn't enough, he has an incredible 82.1% pass completion rate, the best in the league. There's no way not to get excited about this start to the season. Daniels is exceeding expectations and showing that he's more than just hype. This kid came to make history. But the story doesn't stop there. Cliff Kingsbury is also utilizing Daniels' running skills in a way no one expected. Our QB has already rushed for 218 yards and scored 4 rushing touchdowns, making him the team's second leading rusher. This adds a completely new dimension to the Commanders' offense, making it unpredictable and very difficult to defend against. Imagine what a nightmare this must be for opposing defenses. A quarterback who throws with precision and still runs like a running back? Yeah, folks, we're in good hands. Now, there's one point that might worry some of us. If Kingsbury continues doing this incredible work, he might not stay with us for long. There's a real possibility that if the Commanders' offense keeps shining, Kingsbury will be in the running to take a head coaching position with another franchise. So where does that leave us? It's possible that this partnership between Daniels and Kingsbury might only last 1 season, but even if that happens, his impact on Daniels' development is already enormous. He's helping shape the future of the franchise, and that's something we'll carry for a long time. Now, I bring news that will leave any fan's jaw on the floor. We're talking about Jayden Daniels, our QB, who is simply making history in the NFL and surpassing gigantic names like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Yes, that's right. The kid is playing great and breaking unbelievable records. So, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you all about it now. And before you start, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave that like, because the content here is first class. For those who don't know yet, Jayden Daniels has been putting on a show since the beginning of the season. And what he's done in the last 4 games is something we never imagined we'd see so soon. Daniels completed 82.1% of his passes. That's right, folks, over 80%. If you follow the NFL closely, you know how difficult it is to achieve that mark, especially in a 4-game span. And the most incredible thing is that he surpassed none other than Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, 2 icons of the sport who, during their MVP seasons, couldn't do what Daniels did now at the beginning of his career. It's impressive. And look, this isn't just rookie luck. These numbers are being driven by solid and consistent performances. Daniels has already thrown for nearly 900 yards in just 4 games, which is an absurd average for a quarterback early in his career. And he's not just passing well, the guy also rushed for 218 yards and scored 4 rushing touchdowns. That level of versatility is rare in the NFL, and it shows how comfortable and confident he is in leading the Commanders' offense. It's no wonder people are starting to list Daniels among the league's most promising quarterbacks. And now, I'm going to be real with you. It's very difficult to break records in the NFL. We're talking about the most competitive league in the world, with the best players. So when people see a rookie like Daniels breaking records for Brady and Manning, that's something to really celebrate. And folks, these records aren't just any numbers. Brady and Manning broke those numbers in their MVP winning years. Do you have any idea what that means? We're talking about 2 of the greatest quarterbacks in history, and Daniels just arrived and already put his name alongside those guys. And the craziest thing is that he's not just breaking rookie records, he's also rewriting Commanders' history. We expected him to be an important player for the franchise, but no one imagined he would explode like this right off the bat. We're talking about a quarterback who is raising the level of our team, putting the Commanders atop the NFC East with a 3-1 campaign so far. And let's face it, this winning streak has a lot to do with his performance on the field. Now, I want you to pay attention to this next part, because it's even more impressive. In addition to breaking the record for highest completion percentage in 4 games, Daniels was also the first quarterback in NFL history to complete more than 85% of his passes in 2 consecutive games. This kind of consistency is extremely rare, and it's proof that the guy is on another level. We're witnessing the birth of a star here, and the best part is that he's playing for Washington. The win over Arizona last Sunday was a turning point, not only because of Daniels' impeccable performance, but also because of the way the entire team has been fitting in around him. And with that confidence and that winning streak, who can stop the Commanders? Honestly, I think this team has what it takes to go far this season. With a QB already making history, our defense looking solid, and the offense clicking on all cylinders, it's no exaggeration to start dreaming bigger. So, do we see the future of the Commanders in the hands of Jayden Daniels? I am confident that yes. With each game, he proves that he has talent to spare, leadership, and the ability to withstand pressure in decisive moments. If he continues at this pace, we may be witnessing the beginning of one of the greatest quarterback success stories in NFL history. Now, I want to hear from you, passionate fan. How far do you think Jayden Daniels can take the Commanders this season? Do you believe that he has the potential to lead us to the Super Bowl, or do you think something is still missing for that? Comment there. I want to know your opinion. And if you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and share this video with other fans. We will continue to follow everything closely, because this season promises a lot. So, is Jayden Daniels the future of the Commanders? Only time will tell, but for now, he's already making history.